The internet has made manifestation as this aesthetic little thing where you just vibe high, post your vision board, light a candle, and then poof, suddenly you have your soulmate, seven figures, a villa in Bali, and peace of mind all overnight. That's not how it works. Here's the truth that nobody is talking about, that manifestation is not about faking positivity or pretending that everything's all right all the time. This is about reprogramming your internal world so deeply that your external world has no choice but to match it. The work is not glamorous, but it's real. So, this video is going to be anything but fluffy. We're going deep into what actually moves the needle. Stuff based on neuroscience, energetics, and actual identity upgrades. This is the time you finally understand how your system works, your brain, your nervous system, your energy. And finally aligning with all of them so you can stop blocking the things that you say that you want. So if you're someone who's done the vision boarding, the scripting, has read The Secret but still feels stuck, or if you low-key feel resentful that it's working for everyone else but you, especially for the big things, or you're just genuinely curious about how to shift your life from the inside out. Let's have an honest, grounded conversation about how manifestation works in the real world and what it takes to become a real match for the life that you know you're meant to live. Sounds good? Let's go. Let's start with the biggest myth that's doing everyone dirty. Literally. That if you can just think happy thoughts, then your entire life will magically rearrange itself. The problem with this is it turns manifestation into a performance. Suddenly, you're guilty of having a bad day, or you're suppressing your emotions because you think you'll manifest something bad in your life. You become obsessed with avoiding negative feelings, and you end up spiritually bypassing your truth. But this is about acknowledging the full spectrum of your inner world and learning how to shift your energy and beliefs from a place of self responsibility, not shame. Next thing is that you don't manifest from your wants, it responds to your baseline identity. The beliefs, stories, perceptions, assumptions that you operate from every single day. If you want a successful relationship, more money, but deep down you believe that success comes with burnout, money is hard to earn, that you're not worthy of receiving love, then even if you write 20 journal pages that you want something, you will still end up sabotaging it when it comes your way. You don't get what you want, you get what you are, which means manifestation is more about embodiment than wishful thinking. The next thing is the goal is not to control your thoughts, it's to become a safe space for expansion. Another thing people obsessively do is to micromanage their thoughts. They're like, oh my God, I just had a negative thought. Did I just ruin my manifestation? No, you're not a robot. You're a human with 70,000 thoughts a day. You're naturally going to have fears, thoughts, and low days. The real magic is not in eliminating those doubts, it's in how you respond to them. The question is, can you feel the doubt and still take action? Can you have fear and still hold your vision? The next thing I want to talk about is that the universe will just deliver it, is not going to cut it anymore. This is the one that really needs to go. The idea that manifestation is just about waiting for divine delivery while you do nothing is the exact reason why so many people feel disappointed and frustrated. You are a co creator, which means that you get to meet the universe halfway. You get to take messy, aligned action. You get to show up as if it's already on the way. Manifestation isn't fluffy, it's about rewiring your identity. It's part science, part energy, and part deep inner work. Let's get into what's really running the show here: your nervous system and your subconscious mind. This is where we unlock the real shifts. Your nervous system and subconscious mind are the gatekeepers of your manifestation. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you feel safe to receive. It cares about what feels familiar and safe, even if that safe is being stuck, broke, or under earning. You could want massive success, but if you associate visibility with criticism or burnout, your body will unconsciously resist it. You could want more money, but if your nervous system associates wealth with chaos or pressure, it will shut that door. You could want healthy love in your life, but if your subconscious believes that you always have to earn affection, then it will not let you receive it. This is not self sabotage, it's self protection. And your body is not the villain here, it just needs a new reference point for what's possible and safe. The next thing is that your subconscious controls 95% of your daily patterns. The thing that you keep saying that you want, but your actions don't follow through, that is your subconscious running the show. That means 95% of your daily behavior is on autopilot. And they're based on deeply conditioned beliefs from your childhood, your past experiences, and your emotional memory. So even if your conscious mind says, I want abundance, but your subconscious believes that I'm not worthy of it, then you will unknowingly block opportunities, delay decisions, avoid visibility just to stay where you are. That is why it's not just about thinking new thoughts. This is about updating your root codes. The next thing I want to speak to you about is that manifestation requires nervous system regulation because it's hard to stay in high vibe energy when your body is stuck in survival mode. When you're stuck in survival mode, you can't access your intuition clearly and you reject good things because they feel too much or too fast. And you burn out from controlling every little thing in your external reality because you believe that you're not going to be supported. That is why regulation is the foundation. You have to learn how to calm your nervous system through breath work, movement, somatic practices, or just slow mindfulness. All of these things create deep emotional safety, and basically, it's expanding your container to receive. And if you want to receive more, then you have to teach your body that it's safe to have more. So stop asking, how do I manifest faster? And ask yourself, how do I let myself feel safe enough to receive the next level? Because manifestation doesn't fail because your desire is not real. It fails because your system doesn't feel safe to hold it. Now, let's dive into the second half, without which everything is incomplete. I am talking about aligned action. Because energetics without action is just a fantasy. And actions without energetic clarity is just burnout. Aligned action is not about how much you do, it's about the energy that you're doing it from. You could post every single day, hustle for 12 hours, and still not move the needle. If those actions are coming from a place of lack of fear, but even one action that comes from clear intention and ease, that one offer, that one moment of brave clarity, that can change your entire timeline. But also, let me be clear, aligned action doesn't mean that it's always going to be easy, but it feels energizing, at least at some level. It's not soul sucking. You're not doing things because you're scared of what will happen if you don't do them. And when you're taking aligned action, your energy feels expanded, not contracted. Aligned action looks like you want to share something not because you should, it's because the idea is so alive inside of you. And you move even without needing external proofs because you know the internal shifts are already happening. I want you to pick one needle moving action every single day that comes from clarity, not pressure. And then let it land. Let it stack. Let it create momentum. Don't spiral more into what else can I do. Manifestation responds to your emotional clarity, not your physical chaos. These micro decisions stacked over time, that is when your life looks unrecognizable in 6 months from now. Because quantum success does not come from one giant leap, it's built on dozens of micro shifts. And the funny thing is, quantum success doesn't look quantum when it's happening. It just looks like uncomfortable, unglamorous choices that challenge the old version of you. Because success is a shift in identity before it's a shift in outcome. Every time you act from the future you instead of the past you send a new signal to your nervous system that this is who I am now. And micro shifts that you make today are literally your next breakthroughs, just disguised as quiet decisions right now. What you're doing right now stacks, it counts, it's building something bigger than you can see yet. So don't wait for the universe to clap. You go first, and it will always meet you after. And if you're ready to move deeper with way less second guessing, then you're welcome to join my community where we unpack your old patterns, we find out what's blocking your momentum, and we define your needle moving activities while holding real accountability for showing up as your next level self. No excuses and no delaying your dream life. But you know what? The fact that you're here means that you're already shifting. I will see you in the next video. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like the content, and most importantly, act.